everyone, welcome back to another video. I have just got back from the gym and got straight to doing some filming, but I'm feeling in such a weird mood recently. I think it's this change in season. I always find it so hard to adapt to the new season. I feel like it just happens so quickly. Now we really have the dark nights and also the overcast weather because I live in England and I feel like when you get into autumn it gets really cloudy and really overcast, and that can honestly be the worst weather because there is no sun, you're getting no vitamin D, and it just feels like really dark all the time and a little bit miserable. Sometimes I do like that, don't get me wrong, because you can feel cozy inside, but sometimes when it's like a week long it is quite intense. So in this video I want to focus on my hobbies and doing all of my favourite things just to make me feel better through these like cloudy days and the change of the season. I always feel like I'm in the mood to do absolutely nothing but sit on my bed and just watch shows, which don't get me wrong, I love doing, but if I'm doing that on repeat every day, well, first of all, I'm gonna get no work done and it's just not good for my mental health. I feel like I always feel so much better when I'm actually focusing on my hobbies where I can get creative or I'm playing my favourite games. So my first port of call is actually sorting out my room because I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't, but my room is an absolute mess. I mean, I did just do some filming, which is when my room normally gets messy, but most of the time I don't let it get that bad because I love to keep my space clean, but it's just looking not very good and I really need to hoover the carpets and just tidy away after filming and just a general clean, empty the bin, you know, all the good stuff. I feel like once my space is clean I'll feel a lot clearer as well, and then I can get on with doing some of my favourite things. I really want to do some gaming. Gaming has been so good for me recently, just such a good little cozy escape. Maybe doing some colouring because I have so many colouring books and I haven't done colouring in a little while now, and I'm just going to do a bunch of cozy hobbies. As usual, you can follow along and do your cozy hobbies whilst you're watching the video because that is personally what I do. I always am watching like cozy hobby vlogs and stuff like that whilst I'm doing my cozy hobbies as well. But first, of course, you know me, I'm gonna make myself a coffee because that always makes me feel so much better. It's one of my favourite times of the day. It sounds so silly, but it's such a small ritual and it's something I always do, like slowly making my coffee at my coffee machine behind me, and it just makes me feel better, and obviously the caffeine gives me a little boost. So I am gonna make myself a coffee and I'm gonna drink it whilst I do a little room reset, which is definitely needed. So let's go make a little quick coffee. I thought I would be getting straight into my coffee making, but I didn't realise how much of a mess my coffee station is because I've just dumped a load of stuff on it when I was filming. So I mean, this is what it currently looks like, and there's stuff on the floor as well. So first of all, I'm just gonna clear this space, then I'll make a coffee, and then I'll finish the rest of the room and do a nice big vacuum clean of the floor, and then also wipe down all of the counters. I cannot wait for a clean space. I feel like this is gonna make me feel so much better. Coffee is ready and it looks really good today. Can confirm it also tastes really good. I've also got like a little mix, well, I have eaten most of them now, of like nuts and dates, and this is like my favourite snack at the moment that's like pretty healthy. I do eat a lot of nuts and seeds. I honestly feel like I'm a squirrel or something. Now I've made my coffee and I've got a little caffeine boost. I'm going to start cleaning my room. I mean, a part of it I already tidied, so that's always a bonus, but I think I'm going to put on some YouTube or music, just get in the zone, put on something like happy and cheerful, and then just clean my room. I feel like there's not even that much to do, but it just needs to be transformed, honestly. Wow, that worked better than I thought. I feel like I feel so good now. My space is so clear, so clean, and there's no like clutter, which sometimes overloads my mind because I can't stop thinking about like the mess if my like house is really messy. So this makes me automatically feel a lot better, and it smells so nice and fresh in here as well, which is always an added bonus. I've also still got some coffee left, which is great, and I think I'm gonna have some lunch now and chill with my cats as usual. And then I am thinking of playing some games after I have a little lunch break, because I was actually just watching Cosy play Stardew Valley, and it's really got me in the cozy gaming mood. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna play, but I'll have a little look on Steam and we'll decide what cozy game to play. I love a good cozy gaming session, so I can't wait for that. I'm just so happy with my clear space now. It literally feels like I've just transformed the room, and all I did was like maybe a little like half an hour tidy. That's all I needed, and my space feels so much better and my brain feels so much better. It is time for a cozy gaming session. I feel like I'm actually gonna make it even cozier in here. I think I'm gonna light a few candles, not one, a few, and get a blanket and just proper cozy up and just romanticize my little reading session. I was thinking of playing a new game called Bye Sweet Carol, which I have been looking forward to for such a long time now. I mentioned it in my spooky games video, which I posted not too long ago, and it is out now, and I was gonna play that, but I actually think I'm not going to. Don't get me wrong, I still definitely want to play it, but I actually think I want to finish one of my games first before I buy a new game. I'm going to be responsible. I have been playing this little game called Sumir, which I also mentioned in the spooky game video, and it is such a cute game. I don't even know how I would explain it, but you play as this girl called Sumir, and she meets this flower who only has till the end of the day to live before like the petals fall off and the flower dies. So the flower says to the little girl, we are going to have the best day ever and do everything you want to do. Well, some of them are not fun because it is emotional, and there are some things like fixing friendships, sorting things out with your parents, and just doing things that you're a little bit uncomfortable with. And you just get to do all of these fun quests, and you get to explore an emotional storyline and something that's kind of like realistic as well. And it has some puzzles which are really fun and not too hard or anything. And I feel like it's such an underrated game. I bought it initially because, well, it intrigued me, and it was also on sale for like something crazy like 90p. I have been really loving this game and definitely savouring it, but I really want to finish it. I don't know how long the game is in total. I think I played the game for maybe nearly 4 hours. Yeah, on Steam it says I've played it for nearly 4 hours, so I can't imagine this game is too long, but I really want to finish it. So I'm going to make this space cozy, more cozy than it normally is. I'm going to put loads of candles, get a blanket, and I'm going to play Sumir and hopefully finish it. Definitely check this game out if you haven't, because I think it is such a gem. Honestly, in this room right now, you really would not believe that it's like 3 p.m. It literally looks like it's 7 p.m. about to like be dark. It's crazy. But we are making the most of this gloomy weather and having a cozy gaming session, so I'm just gonna enjoy it and just try not to focus too much on about how dark it is outside currently. I think we have to have the classic pumpkin spice candle because obviously it's autumn. I think I'm definitely gonna light this one at my desk. the next day and I am feeling a lot better today, a lot more positive. I think yesterday really helped. I did have quite a long gaming session, which is always nice. And I didn't actually update you yesterday because I did need to emotionally recover from that game. This is quite rare for me, but at the end of the game, I was actually crying so much, like it actually got worse and my eyes were really streaming. It was just really emotional and it really just, I don't know, hit me hard. So yeah, I had a little time to recover from that crying session. I just did a food shop this morning and I'm actually really excited because I'm gonna have a nice cozy dinner tonight and just make something really nostalgic and comforting and perfect for the colder weather. So I'm really excited about that and I'm gonna bring you along with me to do some cooking tonight. I also picked up some fun things from the shop, so I will show you that later. But I actually really want to do some colouring this morning. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but been in the mood to do some colouring. That's always great for calming my mind and stuff like that. And I do have this spooky colouring book, I believe, or it's like a fantasy themed or something. I don't know. I have a lot of colouring books, so I'm gonna have a look through my collection and then see what colouring book I want to pick. I think I'm also gonna make myself a coffee, very predictable as always. So let's have a look through my colouring books and make a quick iced coffee. I haven't had an iced coffee in a while, so I'm looking forward to this. This is the current storage for all of my magazines and my colouring books. As you can see, there is quite a lot. It's definitely not the most organised thing, but I do love this little holder it's in. Definitely matches my chair a lot. But this was the colouring book I was talking about. Spooky Colouring Adventures of Witch Cat. And it's a cute little black cat, so it looks like my cat. And this is such a beautiful colouring book. This was actually kindly sent to me and I haven't actually tested it out yet. So I thought now is the perfect time. I was saving it for spooky season. So this is the colouring book I'm going to use today. Cozy colouring morning is all set up. I even changed my background to a more festive one. Put a little pumpkin I got earlier for like 45p, and then got out my colouring book. My colouring pencils are in here. This is my sweet treat, which I'm really excited about these. I had one of these the other day and they were so good. And also I didn't have any ice, so I've got hot coffee here, but I don't mind. The vibes of this look so good. I think I'm gonna put my headphones on some nice music and then just get in the zone and pick one of these really cute pages. I just love the art in this so much.
I've got better things to do, okay, to leave a little bit undone, and be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun.
I honestly can't explain how relaxing this is and also nostalgic. I'm using like actual pencils rather than colouring pens, and colouring pencils really just remind me of my childhood. I really loved colouring and drawing, and it was always with pencils when I was a child, so this is just really nice to do with pencils for a change, because I normally opt for pens just because I feel like they're just a bit easier. But this is thoroughly enjoyable. I'm also listening to like some just cozy autumn jazz, which is always my go-to. And this is just so relaxing, especially like romanticizing it, like slowly setting out my stuff and making the time to make myself a coffee, even having a little sweet treat every now and then. It's really, really great. I feel like this is exactly what I need right now to calm down my mind. Also, look how cute this page is. I love literally every page in this book. This one is so cute though. I just love the cat's eyes. Oh, like look at the eyes. I love that this one has a little dragon as well, because I love dragons too.
In the sun, be the cat in the sun.
I'm in love with this purple shade. It's so cute. It's definitely giving like witch's hat. I love it. She's gonna look so spooky. I didn't know whether I was gonna finish my drawing. I don't know why I'm saying drawing, I didn't draw it. Finish my colouring. but I did end up finishing it and I think it's so cute. I just love the colours, like the purple, the green and the brown. I love it. I mean, it's not the best ever, but I don't think colouring has to be the best ever. Definitely going to do more of these designs in here because there's a lot of cute ones. But that was such a fun little autumn activity. I love doing that. I also really want to get back into doodling. I used to just doodle and draw for fun, but now I feel like I don't do that anymore. I mean, I do colouring, but just drawing like freehand from scratch, I really want to start that again. I might do a little doodle journal or something like that. Like no pressure or anything, just like doodles for when I just want to draw. I feel like it would be good for my creativity and then just drawing in general, something for fun. But yeah, super happy with my little spooky cat. As you can see by the lighting, it is a lot later now. It is actually the evening time and I'm ready to make my dinner. I have in fact got some jazz on in the background and I am wearing an apron, which is a little bit extra for making dinner. I don't normally do this every night. Normally I'm just throwing together whatever to make some dinner. But today I thought I would romanticize it because I'm making a very comforting meal, which is sausage and mash. Isn't exactly the most exciting meal, but it's such like a classic comforting meal and it's just great when it's like autumn and winter, and just with loads of gravy and some broccoli. It's so good. And I've also got some of this to try, which my boyfriend actually spotted this morning when we went food shopping, and it is pumpkin spice flavour country cream. So it's like Irish cream, but this one is pumpkin spice flavour, which this sounds so good. Imagine this in coffee. I feel like a splash of this in coffee would be so good. I'm not a big alcohol person or anything, but stuff like this sounds really, really good. So that is going to be my dinner this evening alongside a little nice drink. So now I'm going to prep everything. I mean, there isn't much to it. It's just like boiling some potatoes, then mashing them up, putting my vegetarian sausages in the oven. It's very, very simple to make. Sometimes there's nothing better than like a simple comforting meal. So let's get cooking together. I think the potatoes potentially might be ready. Ooh, they do feel soft. I want to make sure all of them are soft. It's nothing worse than like having mashed potato and there's lumpy bits in it. Although it's really hard to mash it until it's super smooth. I think that feels good, and the sausages are ready, so need to make up some gravy and then I think that's everything. I'm so excited for this meal. Oh, and I get to try some of this. Oh, I need to pour some out before I start my meal of this, definitely. I really should invest in a better masher. This one is kind of rubbish, but not gonna lie, I've had it for years. As long as it still works, I'll keep it, and then I just will never upgrade it unless it like breaks. That is just me with everything. I'm a little bit sad because my gravy did turn out a bit lumpy. I don't know what I did this time. I make it the same way every time, but this time it just didn't want to go smooth, but it's okay. But this is my meal, a nice big portion of mashed potato because that is the best part, and I'm gonna pour my gravy all over. I also need to pour myself a drink. I cannot wait for this. Oh, it's so lumpy. This smells really yummy, and then this just looks so good. I mean, I don't know why I poured this now because I'm not actually probably going to have it whilst I'm eating this, but this looks like it's going to be really good. Like, I really want to try it in coffee though. That's all I keep thinking about. But I am going to absolutely demolish this now. I apologise because this lighting might be like the worst ever. I am on my other camera because all of my batteries died. My camera batteries are just not in my favour right now. But I thought I'd quickly try this before I actually start eating my dinner. It smells really good. I've just got Gilmore Girls on in the background, so you can probably hear that. It's so creamy and it's got spice to it. It's not too like overpowering pumpkin spice actually, but it's really, really nice. Now time for this absolutely divine meal. Hello everyone, you join me for yet another gloomy day at home. You might notice in the background, if you actually pay that much attention to my videos, I added some fairy lights to my bookshelves. I feel like my little kind of reading corner feels so cozy now, and it's made me want to read a book this morning whilst I have my morning coffee. If you watched my last video, you would know that I completed Bride, which I really, really loved. And then I said that I was going to go on to Soul Searching, which is a new release and looks perfect for the month of October. And I don't know too much about this book. I mean, the setting of it just sounds perfect for this time of month. It is set in Wyoming in a place called Sweetwater Peak, which just sounds like it's gonna be full of like nature and trees, that kind of vibe, you know. And by the sound of the back of the book, it sounds like it's gonna be a forced proximity romance, which is always very interesting. And I think it sounds like there's gonna be ghosts in there as well. Like these two main characters are moving in together temporarily, and then he doesn't realise that she talks to herself, and you know, the ghosts have gone a bit silent recently, so there's definitely going to be like a spooky element in this, which I'm all for. I mean, and it is called Soul Searching, and I just really adore this cover. It's so cool. I just think it looks really Halloweeny. And I'm going to make myself a quick coffee. I think I might even try the Irish cream in my coffee. It's a bit rogue for me, but I really want to try it. I honestly can't wait to sit in my reading chair, seeing my like lights here. I feel like it looks so good now, and I've changed my pillows around a bit. I've got a ghost pillow, so perfect vibes for right now. Today I'm going to use one of my favourite glasses, this black glass from TK Maxx. I always love this for iced coffees because it's so big, and I love that it's spooky but not like too in your face. So I'm definitely going to be using this whilst I'm reading a spooky book, of course. Got to have everything on theme. I'm just waiting for my coffee machine to heat up, and then I'm going to get some espresso ready. Okay, and let's pour the espresso in, always my favourite part. It's so satisfying seeing it go down and mix together. Before I get on with my reading, let's do a little taste test of this coffee with the Irish cream in there. It does look quite pale. It definitely looks more pale on camera. I do normally like my coffee quite strong, so we'll see if it's strong enough. But I did use quite a strong ground coffee in this, so hopefully it will still taste like coffee. Ooh. With the Irish cream in there, it's very, very yummy. But could probably do with an extra shot of espresso in there because, yeah, I like my iced coffee quite strong. So it's not quite strong enough for me, but it still tastes really good. It's been a while since I've tried out like a different coffee recipe, so this is really fun to do. I really want to do like my whipped maple salted coffee again, because that is probably the best coffee recipe ever. Literally just maple syrup, some salt, and then like whisk up your coffee and add like milk and ice, and it's generally the best coffee ever. Okay, now that I've got my coffee and I've done a little taste test, I'm gonna start reading Soul Searching. Honestly, I'm really loving these fairy lights. I just think they add such a nice cozy touch. It's been a while since I've had fairy lights up, apart from in my kitchen. That's where these fairy lights used to be, but having fairy lights in my room just reminds me of being a teenager, but I kind of love it. I kind of love having fairy lights in my room again. I am very happy because I'm loving this book so far. I've read about 5 chapters, I believe, and I feel like the introduction to the story has been really, really good. I do like the female main character so far. She seems really cool, and she can also see ghosts, which just adds a spooky element. And it's actually really funny because the male main character doesn't know this, and he keeps just seeing her like look in the corner of the room and be like, why is she just looking there whilst talking to me? So it's just kind of funny to read that. It's definitely very eerie, like the setting setting where it's based in Wyoming, kind of small town, and also the fact that her parents run an antique shop, which is really, really cool. I am interested to learn more about the female main character's past because she kind of lost her job and now is moving back to Sweetwater Peak. I keep forgetting what it's called. And hopefully we'll hear more about her backstory. The male main character also has a reason why he's moved to Sweetwater Peak, and because of relationship issues and stuff like that, so might hear more of that, and maybe they'll, you know, get close talking about their past relationships or something, I don't know. And it will definitely be interesting seeing how it works for the two characters living together and what that dynamic is going to be like. But yeah, really enjoyed the intro to this book, and I'm definitely going to be continuing reading this over October, and hopefully it will be good as Bride. As usual, I apologise if you can hear the dishwasher in the background. I always either have the dishwasher on or the washing machine, and then it's always so loud in the background, but I don't know, maybe you can't hear it. But I was just having my lunch and watching like a true crime documentary. This one is called My Father the BTK Killer. I think this is a new documentary on Netflix. I always watch a lot of the Netflix documentaries like that are true crime because I really do like true crime. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should do like one of my hobbies whilst I'm watching this documentary. And then I remember that I have this, which is a cozy crimes puzzle book, and I thought this was so appropriate for right now. Like I can just sit here, do my little cozy puzzle book, and then whilst I'm watching the documentary. I might even play some games later too, because I haven't gamed downstairs on the PlayStation literally since we moved, and I absolutely love gaming on the sofa just because I can just like cozy up, and then I've got the big screen as well. I do really love it. I don't know what game I would play though. The thing with the PlayStation Plus, I feel like the games that are released on there are not very good. You get the odd one which is really, really good, but a lot of the time there's not good games on there, but I will have a little look. If not, I might actually play some Hogwarts Legacy, because that's a game I still haven't finished because I've been savouring it. I just tend to do that. If I really like a game, I don't play it too often because I just want to savour the time of playing it, which is silly. I mean, you can replay Hogwarts Legacy anyway, but I just love that game. It's so cozy. But I am going to sit here for a while. I've got my Happy Halloween sign in the background. I've got my skeleton joining me. So this is very, very appropriate for right now. And I'm going to watch my documentary and do some of the puzzles in this. I always love to do the word search. That's my favourite because it is the easiest as well. Some of the words to find in this word search are like so hard, but then I get so happy and feel so rewarded when I find like one word. Then it'll take me another 10 minutes to even see anything else. So I think I've only completed like 3 of the word searches in here, like fully completed. Sometimes I just get annoyed after a while when I can't like find a word, so I just leave it, but I'm determined to do a few. Literally in a massive cozy blanket right now, which is exactly what I wanted for this afternoon. There's just nothing better than cozying up on the sofa, massive blanket, and then having a comfort game on the TV. The only thing, because I don't play console very often, I feel like I've kind of forgotten what the controls are. I'm just scared if I get into any combat at all, I'm just gonna not be prepared because I've forgotten all the controls, but I guess I'll learn as I go. This is honestly like the worst angle ever, but I am gonna end my video here. I actually have a sleeping cat on me, which is why I'm not moving from this position. And now I'll probably be stuck here for like an hour. So I'm gonna have to wait for my dinner tonight because I'm not moving till you're moving. You look very cozy there. I hope you did enjoy these couple of gloomy days with me, romanticizing the days and doing some of my favorite hobbies just to feel a little bit better and kind of have a little escape from the dark weather and change of season. And if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another cozy video. Bye! Kitty says bye too.